It's
Oh,
loading.
There you
There.
go.
okay. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We are live from San Francisco, California. My name is Isa. I am a full time employee, Mama One, and a full time digital business owner.
Hello, everyone. My name is Luisa. I'm a mom of two, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hi, everyone. I'm Carla. I'm also a mom of two, a full time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
So I'm so glad everyone is here, whether you're watching this live or catching the replay. Thank you for taking a few minutes of your time to hang out with us. Our topic for today is what automation means in a digital business. Now, I don't know about any of you, but for a long time, I was running around trying to do everything on my own. I felt like my to do list was never ending, it was huge, and I just couldn't keep up. Honestly, I was exhausted and starting to wonder if maybe that's just how it had to be when you're building something. But then I discovered something that changed everything for me: automation. Today, I'm talking about what automation actually means in a digital business and why it's such a game changer, especially if you're someone who's juggling work, family, and still trying to make goals happen. So, the first key point I'm going to talk about today is automation frees up your mental energy. Let's start with the most underrated part of automation: the mental relief it brings. I didn't realize how much of my brain power was being eaten up by things like remembering to follow up with people or post every single day. My computer at home gets crazy because I use Post-its to try to remember stuff, and they're everywhere. But now that I have systems doing those things for me, it was like a huge weight that came off my shoulders. I didn't have to constantly remind myself to check on leads or wonder if I was doing enough or post a billion post-its on my computer. So imagine not waking up with that stress knot in your stomach. That's what it felt like for me. More space to actually think clearly and make better decisions. So now when I sit down to work, I'm more focused. I don't feel scattered or stretched too thin. I know what's already taken care of, and I can give my full attention to what really matters that day. A great example is when I started to manually send info to people who were curious. Now I have it set up where they get it automatically. So within seconds, without me even lifting a finger, that's time and energy I get to use somewhere else. That shift made all the difference in my business. It's not just about saving time, it's about saving my mind.
Right. And then the second key point is automation actually gives people a better experience, especially in this business. At first, I was worried that automation might come off as cold or impersonal or maybe even sound robotic. But in reality, it's one of the best ways to connect with people in a helpful way without feeling like you're interrupting or bothering them. Just think about it when someone is curious and takes that first step to learn more. They shouldn't be left waiting or wondering what happens next. With the automation, they instantly receive a clear step-by-step message that walks them through what to expect. You know, it's simple, it's organized, and it makes them feel supported right from the start. And yes, I still personally reply to messages and answer questions when people reach out. But for the most part, the system does the heavy lifting, so no one gets missed. And that kind of smooth experience builds trust. It shows people that I respect their time and that this business is run professionally, even though I'm still working and juggling mom life. And to be honest, as a busy mom, I don't always have time to respond right away, but automation makes sure people are still being guided and cared for, whether I'm at work, my kids are even sleeping. And it's not about replacing the human touch; it's about enhancing it. The automation lets me consistently show up for people even when life is full. So yes, it makes my life easier, but more importantly, it gives them a better, smoother, and more thoughtful experience from the moment they say, I'm interested.
Yes, and then the next point is automation helps you stay consistent even when life gets busy. So honestly, life gets messy sometimes. I mean, it's inevitable for life to get messy, right? Your kids can
Mhm.
get sick, your job gets busy, or something unexpected comes up. So before I use automation, I used to feel like if I couldn't show up online, then my business would just stop. It was just all on me. So, but now, even if I take a break for a few days or even a whole week, my business keeps going. People are still seeing what I offer. They're still watching the videos, learning about what I do, and some are even signing up. So that's what automation does. It helps things run in the background even when I can't. So when I'm sleeping, my business is still working for me. When I'm at my full-time job, my business is still working for me. When I'm taking my kids to the doctor or to the dentist or wherever, sports, my business is still working for me. So it's like having a helper who never sleeps, always working behind the scenes. So if I need to be there for my family or deal with life, I don't have to stress that I'm falling behind. So this changed everything for me because honestly, as moms, things don't always go as planned. But now I can stay consistent without being online all the time. And that's how I've been able to grow my business even during the busiest seasons.
I hope we gave you a better picture of what automation actually looks like in a digital business. It's not about being perfect or having everything figured out. It's giving you the freedom to spend the time as you choose to travel, spend it with family. It's about using the tools that are already built in to help you do less while you reach more people. And if you're listening to this and thinking, wow, I need that, then trust that feeling. I've been there. I can tell you it's worth exploring. If you haven't watched the free info session yet, that's the best place to start. It's quick, it's simple. It just might open the door to something that gives you more time, more peace, and more freedom.
Yes. So to learn more, we'd love to invite you to our free live webinar happening every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can sign up to any of our websites. Mine is luisaenriquez.com. Isa's is isabellacisneros.com. And Carla's is carlaperganan.com. So it's short, simple, and it'll walk you through how this digital business works, the automation and all. So send any of us a message so we can get you started.
Yes, so if you're tired of your 9 to 5 job or if you just need extra income for your family and you don't have enough time to go to a second job, this is the best thing for you because our digital business is flexible. It's automated, of course. So it works for you in the background 24/7 while you're sleeping or at whether you're at work, your business is working for you still. And all you need is your phone, your laptop, and the internet, and you can start working. You don't have to be tech savvy. You just need to be willing to learn, willing to be coachable. We will be here with you every step of the way. You're never going to be alone. You're going to be part of a community, a global community at that. So this business is really worth looking into. A lot of people have been successful in it. They've even retired, some at age 30, some at age 45, depends on when you start. We can't promise you success. You just have to be willing to work at the business. The business will work if you work the business. So please, we invite you to check us out and see what we do, and we'll be happy to help you get started.
Thank you, Carla. That's right, guys. If you want to have freedom, time, own your own business, come and check any one of us out. Thank you for taking the time to be here today with us. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Well, we will be back with another topic.
Thank you. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you.